He's one of a great many fucking nuts who got a hold of me after Natalie was killed. Some got a hold of me before they knew she was dead and before I knew she was dead. People who want to say they're good listeners, and they're not good listeners. They're assholes. They don't give a fuck about you. This woman never gave a holy fucking goddamn about me. What she cared about was that Natalie Bollinger's death was fucking entertaining. Just like the rest of you goddamn sick fucking shits. Now this stupid cunt wants to fucking whine. Why? Because she got fucking busted and exposed. That's the thing. If you meant the things that you said, you should have followed through. Don't fucking lie to me. That's just gonna piss me off. And then you want to play victim. Oh, it's got my dead grandma's picture in it. Well, guess what? Guess who put their dead grandma's picture on Facebook? Wanted to use it as their public profile picture. That's right. A lot of these fucking sick shits do that too. Oh, you can't post up me being a piece of shit. It's got a picture of a baby in it. See, that's one of the things that these fucking nasties who do this professionally prey on. Shit, they'll go through with 20 different profiles, getting kicked off every single goddamn one. Doing what? Well, figuring out how to get away with shit. Oh, well, I can fucking harass this guy. If he posts up a picture of it, well, there's a baby in one of them little teeny tiny things that looks like a little fucking pink dot. You can't even tell it's a goddamn baby. Oh, Sean! Poor me! Poor me! No, not poor you. You should have left me the fuck alone. You shouldn't have wasted my goddamn time. You shouldn't have pretended like you gave a fuck. When you were no longer entertained, you just ignore me, pretend I don't exist, but you don't leave. That's stupid. When people want to pretend like they're going to help me, and then they take advantage of me, and then they want to ignore me, well, fuck you. Either you keep your fucking word or you go the fuck away. You don't fucking play with my head. You don't fucking lie to me. You don't fucking cheat me. You don't bullshit me. You don't fucking take advantage of me for your own personal fucking goddamn entertainment. You don't help sex offenders and rapists and murderers get away by fucking bullshitting the goddamn victim, you stupid cunt. Much like that guy yesterday. Didn't have no reason to fuck with me, just started making up reasons. When I throw that shit back in his face, he don't fucking like it, does he? No, he want to get up in my face like he's fucking tough. Tough ain't your ability to beat somebody up. Tough is your ability to take the ass whooping that you know's coming. I know when I run my mouth, there comes with the risk of one of my predators taking advantage of the fact that I spoke up and wanting to use the mentally ill tag to get away with it. Let's see if I can burn off that hair. All right. I was able to accomplish the task. I deal with predators every single day. This lady wanting to play oh poor me, you shouldn't have fucking fucked with me to begin with, you stupid person. Showing your sexism, showing you want to play off of your what? You didn't give two shits about my loss, did you? About making it entertainment, about getting involved with literally hundreds of other people to make my life a living fucking hell. Some of you threaten my life. Some of you pretended that you were wanting to be friends. Oh, Sean, I just wanted to be your friend. Fuck off. I don't need any more fake fucking friends. Be a real friend or go away. Don't fucking bullshit me. I will catch you. That guy wanting to start shit over at the Safeway. That happens a fucking lot. When people do fucked up shit to you, they will make any excuse, including any slander that they've heard about you ever in your history. People who offered to help you and instead got fucked up on drugs and alcohol all the time and took advantage of your disability money will go, oh, well, look at what you said to Natalie. You goddamn right I said to Natalie. Same fucking shit. You do something fucked up, you don't think about the consequences for others, and then you think you should get away scot-free. You should get to march away after helping to destroy another person's life, after helping to waste a person's time and resources. Don't fucking lie to me. Is that what you'd do if it was a woman? No. If it was a woman, you'd get on the man's Facebook and try to destroy any evidence that shows that he's telling the truth. That's what you'd do. You'd get on with a bunch of your female friends and fucking harass them on the internet and make a bunch of fucking fake accounts. You get your boyfriends involved in that shit too. Oh, and when your boyfriends go and threaten the dude who didn't do a goddamn thing wrong to you, what are you gonna do? Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I'm innocent. I didn't do it. And that's why people need to be accountable to their words. And they need to be held accountable to their words. And when they say they don't know how to help, they're lying. Every one of you knows how to speak up about something you actually care about. I take abuse literally everywhere I go. I cannot move to anywhere without having to deal with abuse. And that includes the financial abuse that goes along with this. Physical assaults, false allegations, and of course sexual assaults by guards. That's always fun, isn't it, to be sexually assaulted by the guards? No, it's really not. But of course, you just call me mentally ill and it never happened, right? Just a figment of my imagination. You get to see in all the situations where people have gotten physically violent with me. I have just taken it. I haven't hit anyone back, kicked anyone back, or anything of that nature. Now somehow, the police take me to the hospital and magically I'm all of a sudden out of nowhere a violent person who's out to hurt everybody, right? That's the problem with being forced to turn in your predators to your predators. When you have to turn in police officers who have committed crimes against you, literally to those officers, yeah, there's a problem. There's a really big problem. When those officers are allowed to retaliate by taking you to the hospital, lying to the hospital, and the hospital are going to do what? Just write it down as just some sort of everyday thing, and it is. And once the hospital realizes how badly they fucked up, they start playing stupid immediately, don't they? Y'all fucked up big. The cops here are trying to drag it out as much as possible because then they think, well, statute of limitations, as long as we can drag it out past Lothman and Harrell. First two situations that I had in this town. One of them with Molly, who, after speaking with Lothman and, what's that other fucking nugget's name? Trent Olson, both officers here. What'd they want to do? They wanted to not do their jobs, not investigate, and send me around in fucking loop after loop after loop, going through mental health hoops. Really. When a crime is committed against an at-risk adult, you send them to mental health? These officers knew what they were doing was wrong. They knew it was immoral. They knew it was illegal. Same as when they wanted to run around town trying to pretend I was wanted for murder. Y'all are stupid pieces of shit. And I don't mind telling you that. The guy who wanted to come over here calling me a chimo, calling me a murderer, calling me a druggie. He sure as shit didn't like it back, did he? This lady's nuttier than fucking squirrel turds. How does she like it? She doesn't like that video up there, huh? Maybe she should revisit the situation with Natalie Bollinger. Oh, you got a tiny impact on your life. Somebody said something. Oh no, poor you. At least I told the fucking truth, you twit. Jesus fucking Christ. See, that's the problem with Brits. Stiff upper lip and all that, right? As long as you say it with an accent. As long as you say it nicely, it's not an insult like them Southerners with the bless her heart. Oh, bless her heart. Her husband is so stupid. Bless his heart. The fuck are you thinking? It wasn't a matter of right and wrong to you. It was a matter of entertainment. And that's what makes you so disgusting. That's what you got put on my YouTube channel for. I wouldn't know who the fuck you are if you hadn't reached out to me, you fucking nut job. And then you want to play, oh, poor you, because this somehow affects you. Well, I would certainly hope so. I'm glad that it's finally having an effect on your life. Maybe you should have thought about that before sticking your nose in other people's businesses, or pretending to care, or pretending like you're a good fucking listener. What a crock of shit. Then you're gonna hide behind your dead grandma? What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you give two shits about the hell the people put me through when my best friend was killed? Or since? The hell that her family put me through over and over again? Do you give two shits? No. You didn't. You didn't give two shits about me. That's where you fucked up. Don't pretend to be my fucking friend. When I tell you to leave, fucking leave. Don't fucking lie to me. Don't degrade me. I'll degrade you back. And have no qualms about it. Yeah, I feel bad. But I ain't gonna have no qualms about it. Why? Because it's fucking necessary. There's a difference between wanting your bitch ass help and needing actual help. I'm having to ask strangers for help. And I feel bad for them. I really do. There's also a lot of strangers that offered to help right at the very beginning. Wanted to pretend like all I needed was a friend to talk to. No, fuck you. I needed a friend to fucking listen with the intent of helping. I had plenty of fucking people that would let me talk at them for a couple of minutes before interrupting me again and again. Downplaying everything that I tell them, or of course making it about them. Oh, well, I'm a girl, so I'm going to have to say that. You know, girls, when they have to go, I'm not a girl. I'm not a girl. Instead of trying to change this and make it about girls, why don't you make it about the actual victim and the actual situation? Instead of trying to deter me from turning this in by saying, oh, well, you know, she was young. Fuck you. I was young too, and people didn't take no goddamn leniency on me. I had to work harder for less at every fucking stage. Every stage of my life. Because I'm different. And because I'm good most of the time. When there's a major issue, people go, oh, Sean's freaking out. Sean's freaking out. Why? Why am I freaking out? And why is the people that freak out every single day, you just let them do it over and over and over again? There's no consequences for those people, is there? If somebody freaks out at me every single day, and I finally fucking have a mental goddamn breakdown after 6 fucking months of it, you're going to say, oh, Sean, you shouldn't have had a mental breakdown after 6 months of that bullshit. You should have just taken it. You should have just ignored it. You should have just moved elsewhere. You should have just gone somewhere else. You should have just moved on. You know what? When the shit's still going on, it's tough to move on. When you force people to do desperate shit because you're complacent and lazy, that's not on the goddamn victim. That doesn't show that the victim is a horrible person for speaking out. It shows that you're a horrible person for forcing someone who you claimed was your friend to have to go through that to show the goddamn truth. And of course, we got Jim Evans, one of many people who wanted to bullshit me, lie to me, and then fucking throw a goddamn conniption fit. And of course I spoke out and made it very public and showed who the fuck she is. If she's having issues because of the fucked up shit that she did, or the shit that she put public, well, I'm going to have to treat you with equality. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But now you understand on a tiny level, what I have to go through every day. Difference is I told the truth about you, Jim Evans. I told the truth about a lot of people who pretended that they cared. You did not care. We've never met, as you so eloquently put. We've never met. We have never fucking met. You had no business sticking your nose in my fucking life. You think, oh, you heard somebody talking about me on the internet, so that makes it okay, huh? No. That just shows how fucked up you are in the head. To think that that kind of behavior is okay and that it was going to have no consequences. You people were worse than the people who were threatening to kill me, because them, I'd block them. With you guys, I let you waste my time over and over and over again. You see how I'm victim blaming there? Blaming myself for letting you waste my time? With your pretty words, your empty promises, your, I'm a good listener. No, the fuck you're not. Talking is not listening. And how many women have wanted to try arguing that? Oh, Sean, what you're not doing is listening. Talking is not listening. Listen to the conversations with Shannon Alvarado. Jesus fucking Christ. I just want to get the hell away from you and stay the hell away from you and be left alone. That's the key word right there. Alone. Leave me alone. I'm not alone in this parking lot. I'm prone to getting fucked with anywhere that I go. Nobody is going to let me have a fucking life. Because in order for me to have a life, fake pieces of shit like Jim Evans would have to decide, hey, you know what? Instead of blaming the victim, I'm going to admit to the error of my ways and do the right goddamn thing for once. But no, we ain't taught her to do that in Britain either, have we? No, we've taught women worldwide to play victim, haven't we? You didn't get what you want, so all men are horrible. Holy shit. Cry me a fucking river. You want to hide behind your kids as your excuse for being a fucking piece of shit, huh? Like that Andrew Wolnez feller day before yesterday, sorry. How about Leslie Snell after her and her husband and her brother-in-law and, of course, Chris Kurth? All implicated in the situations with Chris Kurth and, of course, Carl Snell. Yep. All the way back in 2018. This is before Leslie Snell started working for Scott DaCosta. But you notice I still talk awful goddamn nice to those pieces of shit. I still kept giving them a chance because people still kept telling me to. Like his brother, you know Clint, he's got his own problems, Dual County Sheriff's Department. Really? Interesting. So, of course, this lady wants to, Sean, there's potential consequences for me now. Holy fucking shit, of course there was gonna be. There always was gonna be. You showed a severe lack of conscience. You showed a severe lack of integrity. You showed that it was just fucking entertainment. And for you to take advantage of a disabled person by making them entertainment, by making empty promises, by pretending all the shit that you pretended. You know what? I needed a real fucking friend. Not somebody who's going to try to be fucking-tained from the fucking hell in my life. No, that shit's not coming down. You made that decision. You. Now there are consequences for your decisions. Yours. I decided that between killing my predators and exposing them, that I would expose them, and as I have. There you go. Jim Evans, just more proof that people wanted to get involved and stick their nose in it from all over the world. Well, duh. I told ya. Did you think I was fucking lying to you? You just wanted to believe everything the police said, huh? This Jim Evans lady doesn't exist, right? Kayla Trujillo doesn't exist, right? Hell, these cops even had to pretend that Natalie Bollinger didn't exist. Saying I'm just making up stories. But then they go running around saying, oh, well, he's wanted for murder. Well, of who? Now, there was 2 different doctors when I was locked up in the Lincoln Correction Center that actually looked up Natalie Bollinger's name. Do you think either one of those doctors were heard? No. No, they were not. Anyway, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to purchase myself a 50-cent soda pop. And then I'm going to sit down and I'm going to listen to some stuff about the Prig Launcher and about the RPG-2. The RPG-2 and the Panzerfaust have approximately the same length of barrel. Panzerfaust and the RPG2, the guy who made him, the part that's registered as the receiver is, these are homemade. This guy makes his own RPG launchers. They're pretty cool. Now there's also another guy who makes some. There's some rules that go behind it. Like me, actually anybody in this town, even if they're a felon, could actually own a black powder RPG launcher, like an RPG2 or something of that nature, as long as they follow strict guidelines. Since the RPG2 has a charge that screws onto the back of it, well, it doesn't comply. However, if you've got a black powder charge of a certain amount of grains and it's separate from the projectile, you are allowed to. I'd love one. Hey, you want to hear something really cool?
Yeah.
Well, yesterday, Mr. Robert Farnsworth himself, I was over here kind of afraid because the day before there was a guy who was being real mean to me.
Right.
Getting up in my face, doing the same thing that Farnsworth does.
Right.
But he was a lot meaner about it, and he kept it up like 3 different locations here.
Okay,
Anyway, Robert came up to me yesterday, and he gave me $2 while I was sitting over there panhandling.
Oh, yeah?
He did. It's nice when he's nice.
Yes, he is. Nice guy, you never know when he's not.
Yeah.
Not very nice when he's now.
Same thing with me.
I've never seen that side of you before. I've never seen you be an asshole to anybody.
I could show you me being an asshole. I have it recorded on my YouTube channel.
Do you really?
I do. You want to see me being an asshole to somebody?
Yeah. I've never seen him in that again.
Oh, I get angry on my YouTube channel. I save it in real life, and I only bring it out in real life if someone's life is at stake. Let me see if I can find it. I was learning about the RPG2 and the Prig launcher, so I was looking at a lot of that instead. Let me see. We'll go to... Oh! Guess what? The one that I was showing you, Jamie again, where that girl gets punched in the back of the head.
Yeah.
That place was on the news yesterday.
Was it really?
It was.
Wow.
The Dalles, Oregon is trying to charge him with disorderly because of it's being run like a prison yard.
Wow.
That's this video right here, like the very beginning of it. Oh yeah, I already showed this one to you. When he follows her down and punches her in the head. Yep. They were in the news yesterday.
Did he get to go to jail for a while?
No, he didn't. I went to the mandated reporters because by law, since she's quote unquote mentally ill, they have to start an investigation just because there are allegations.
Right.
I've got obvious actual evidence of the situation. They still wouldn't look at it.
Really?
The one guy that I did get to look at it from the Dalles, his name is Marcus Ibarra.
Right.
And, he just wanted to sidestep it, forget about it, sweep it under the rug. Absolutely not necessary. But yeah, let me show you this. I really have been mean to people back. I am. This one right here started over there yesterday. I don't want that just think I'm putting for him though. He didn't do anything. Here it is. This is after like a minute of this guy yelling at me. Oh, I gotta turn up the volume. He's being on drugs.
No way.
Yeah, way.
You don't do any drugs.
He got in my face.
Well, you sure did, didn't you?
He did, but you see, I'm being mean back.
Yeah. I've never seen you mean that before.
I had to do the same thing with Farnsworth twice. I just wanted him to leave me alone. I was there to change in my can. But you see, I don't walk away from him just outright, because that's how you get punched in the back of the head. Now, one of the ladies here came out to right there, so I walked over by her,
Yeah.
and he was still yelling in the background. She said, "No fight."
No, you don't.
But he was yelling that he doesn't do drugs either. I didn't start off yelling back. I started off with, you know what, I'm just going to try ignoring this guy, and I'm going to record it so there's no problems. I can't run away from this guy.
Have you ever seen the guy before?
Yeah, he goes down to the parking lot down there, filming with the goods on a bike. And then, of course, after that, I have to keep recording. He keeps that up for a few minutes, stares at me from across the street, threatens to break my phone, and then find it a little bit further in here, about 15 minutes in. Is it? Yeah, I was crossing the road and I seen it, and I made sure that if he's threatening me, I make sure I record whenever I see it. I don't point it at people unless they're being real threatening.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I saw Farnsworth. I made a mention that I saw him, but he wasn't doing anything mean, and I mentioned he wasn't doing anything mean too.
He actually gave you $2.
He did. Honestly, somewhere. That's it. Yep. So it's like almost 15 minutes. Yes, that's right.
I've never heard you that way.
This is the part where I see the guy. Yeah, I only pulled out the situation with Farnsworth because I was confused that first time. You see, he swings at me, he misses, and then he swings at me again. If you see here, it changes the view like 3 or 4 times. He kept on trying to hit my phone and take my phone from me too. So there's about, I don't know, probably 30 seconds of him just reaching over my back trying to get it. And then I seen him again. I was not too happy with the situation. And I posted up one called Show Me on the Pegasus. Oh, here it is. Andrew Wolnez. Show us on this Pegasus where the bad Sean touched.
What was his name?
Andrew Wolnez. And I only found out his name because he got into the library, got on the internet, just so he could get onto my channel, talk some trash at me. I was like, man, he could have gotten away with it scot-free, you know, but now I know his name. So in this one, you know, it's probably about 7 minutes in. I'm talking about another youngin' who was doing the same thing. So this is all in one day, by the way. He was.
He doesn't like that. He doesn't like being called that bad. That's probably what he is. Well, I don't know if he is or not, but at this point, he'd already called me a pedophile 2 or 3 times, repeatedly called me just about every nasty excuse he could come up with for being a nasty person. You know what? That's the thing. Is that as we go down the line, you get to see how people do stupid stuff. I record it because it's the truth. Right. They're angry because I record it, and then they play victim because they were recorded. They don't like being treated the way they treat me. Of course, I can't go to the cops. They'll treat me like trash. So, on the bright side, Mr. Farnsworth spoke to me. Well, he didn't speak to me like I was a person, really. He just came up and gave me a couple of bucks, and he wasn't a jerk. So I was glad for that. I had $8 today, so I went and spent it on gas. I'm about to go panhandle up some more. So, at least Robbie's not having a bad day at the moment, I guess. Good way to look at it. There was yesterday. People give me updates on him, whether I ask for them or not. Anyway, yeah, this guy did that repeatedly, like 4 times one day. You know, just stood over. That was, matter of fact, it was the day before yesterday. And he also over there by the propane machine. Yeah, that's where he was trying to titty bump me. And when he marched across the road to come at me, it was right over in front of the square dancing sign there. What do they call that? Down the hall, senior center. Yeah. And then again over at my car over in the parking lot. Yep. Wow, we got somebody typing at me. I don't know what the hell they want. Probably to make fun of me. Someone calling himself Will Newsom type. Hey Sean, how are you doing? Just wanted to say, friend from Colorado was talking about you, said that you were retarded and walked around with a cane or something like that.
Really?
Cute.
They don't know you very well, do they?
No. A lot of my friends that did know me, they could have done something. They could have spoken up.
Yep.
But they were too busy taking advantage of me. Wow. Taking advantage of my disability money. See, when I hurt my back, they didn't have any time for me.
Wow.
And then after Natalie died, a few of them pretended to care, but of course they wanted to hide their involvement. The fact that I'd gone to them for help and they just blown me off.
Wow.
People are real sexist when it's a male being victimized.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And they always pick someone who's
How you
easy.
doing?
Like if I was going to victimize somebody, I'd have to pick somebody littler and gimpier than I am. You know?
You take care, sunshine.
Oh, yeah. Is there no meal there?
What's that?
No meal in the evening?
There's no meal until Tuesday again. No food until Tuesday.
Okay, no, that's not right. There's a meal Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Where's the meal at Monday?
A Rockaway Church.
Oh, yeah, Rockaway. That's quite a ways to go.
No, they have such a different here too.
Yeah, they do.
Where? Down there?
Monday, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the bright side, everyone's well aware that I'm an evil, horrible person who's out to destroy everyone's life now.
You're just an evil person. I've known you for years. I don't know you to be evil.
Well, a year anyway. It'll be, I think it might be over a year now. You were one of the first people I met here. So I got here's another one with another person doing that here. This is about 14 minutes in. Now this youngin' came over later on and he talked to me like I was a person.
It was nice to you.
Not in this video. This is another one where he got so confrontational that I had to yell at him. And I did. I did the same thing as I did with that fella. I just got loud. Then a little bit after 14 minutes to start. I was going through a lot of the news here. Almost every news article they come up with and post up, I'm like, I recorded that like a year ago. What are you guys doing? Finally doing something about it? Well, congratulations. You're a little on the close side. I don't want to hold you up, but I definitely wanted to get to the part I'm talking about here.
You're not holding me up. I'm just sitting. Just sitting there having a day.
Where the hell did I put that thing?
It's a good place to look at people. Watch people. I get tired of sitting around the apartment. So it's nice to see out. See what the people are doing.
Right here I was trying to
Somebody trying to get a hold.
No, that's my car beeping. I had the door open because I was charging my phone at the time.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Plus, I'm showing a recording of where I was doing that too, and the recording on my car and it's beeping as well. The part where he comes up and gets an attitude, starts yelling at me. We had lights in the window or in the tire wells. But turned out it was the same way. Can't hardly hear him. You see, I'm mean. See, I do get angry. I'm used to people doing that. Like, if I just sit there and let it continue engaging like that, go stand there for an hour and do that. I know how to be me. I mean, I grew up in the system getting my ass beat for being white. I know exactly what I'm doing when it comes to being mean. I hate it. I don't like being mean to people. I don't like people being mean to me. I don't like people bullying others. And of course, you know, that guy was screaming the same thing as this guy. This guy right here is one of the dudes that guy was harassing me over, claiming I was writing about kids. Like, oh no, I was recording youngins calling me the N-word, calling me all sorts of anti-LGBT stuff. I've never been gay. I don't understand why they think that makes it a valid excuse for harassment. And then there's another one. I probably already showed you one with the KKK rally they had. When I told people, yeah, them youngins even had a little mini KKK rally with a bullhorn and everything. Oh, dude. No, but yeah, listen to the video.
There was one coming down Main Street about 6 years ago, and this guy was going, white power, white power, white power. Big, huge guy, about 400 pounds. I felt like grabbing a rock and throwing it right between his eyes. I said, why don't you guys go back to Idaho where you think you belong?
Exactly.
And he does. He said, how do you know we were from Idaho? I said, must be quite family we were from Idaho. He goes, well, I said, put that white power. Get out of here.
Yeah, Just a couple minutes into that, he starts doing, he tries to tell me some KKK spiel about KKK killer. Go back to that. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I try to go to the cops. They tell me either they're at the very beginning, but they won't do anything about it, or I call 911, they show up and bully me, and then every time I'll send back to them after that, they say, well, you should have called 911. Should have called 911. And then they send me around in circles of who it's supposed to go to, and I go to all these different places. And the messed up thing is, all these folks who believe that just because they don't want me to record, that it means that I won't. Right. So, because they don't want me to record, that means that I won't record, and because I won't record, that means it's okay for them to break the law. I'm like, no, you still have protocol to follow, and you were recorded even if you don't like it. Matter of fact, Robert Farnsworth was copying good yesterday on camera.
Oh. That's good.
Well, like I said, with Robert, he was the first person to do that stuff to me or to beat somebody in front of me. Not the first time I pulled out my camera just in case. Right. Not the first time I picked up when somebody else was doing this in my house. Now, I'm glad he wasn't going to beat on me or tell me to death. I didn't know you. I didn't know him. Right. Right side. Yeah, he did that for like 3 or 4 people.
Hey, how's it going? Good deal. How you doing? Pretty good. Pretty good. Good job. Trying to get the ball back. Oh, really good. Days off in a row.
Try to find missing people, panhandle up money for gas. I didn't used to. When I screwed up my back, I didn't realize how screwed up the back can really get, and how like just a little bit of pain can turn into a major issue.
You know, I walked in there one time and I took my food
It actually is.
I took
Every
my food
aspect.
stamp card and I went in and got four big boxes of bottles. I dumped all the bottles out and the guy goes, did you buy that here? I said, yeah. Well, you know you can't. I said, well, I'm desperate, man. I didn't have any food to eat or anything, so I just got all the bottles.
That's right. I got paid 6 hours.
You have a penis, you're not allowed to say no. No only means no if you're a woman. No better than that. You're the right age. Of course, the women of your generation,
Get caught, right?
some of us like people. That is pretty much how it is.
Have a good day, man.
He's right about getting drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever people say, is that against the law? Like, only get.
Hey, Johnny. Want a cigarette?
Not one, bro. How are you doing this morning?
Pretty good. Just sitting here listening to people.
You know, where you were sitting over at the church during the feed, when I was suggesting that we have one funny man per table instead of all of us on the same table, like I wouldn't mean that you should sit by yourself and be quiet. I was trying to force your gift on others. And I don't know that crazy dude's name, the one, the really super curly red beard that shows up there, but he's funny too. Darren? Yeah.
They're good. Yeah, I'm good. That's a beautiful
The way he comes across somebody who lost his whole family. You're Hispanic, ain't you?
Huh?
I said, you're Hispanic, ain't you?
No. I like modification on the outside.
Everybody that I know who has a nice modified,
You want box and all.
the little Chevy, every single one of them, they're all Hispanic, every one of them.
Yeah, no, I'm just happy to ask you that service.
Now that's a combination.
Yeah, I know. They're very different races snapping the one something first.
I got mostly Russian, German, and Hebrew and Spanish, so my ancestors killed my ancestors to kill my ancestors, and then put my ancestors another claim that my ancestors to kill my ancestors.
I'm behind. I'm
Right?
behind 57.
Yeah, that is fucked
I'm
up.
like you are. I'm behind 57. Behind 57.
Right? You can't make that up.
I'm behind 57.
Me too. I either say I'm behind 67 or a mud.
I got a whole bunch of stuff. Irish, German, probably a little bit of black, probably a little bit
Only when I'm drunk.
of Indian. Really? Oh, you got that?
My most recent foreign ancestors that I'm aware of, there was a little war here in America called the Civil War.
Yeah.
And they had some German dudes got off the boat. And as soon as they got off the boat, they were handed a uniform and a rifle and told, congratulations, you're American, now go shoot some Southerners. Yup.
Wow.
So after the war, it used to be commonplace before the war for slaves to be rented out to travelers for the evening. And some of the kids come out looking pretty white. And so one of those brothers, he ended up, there was two brothers, came over at the same time. One of them married one of the former house slaves, who was predominantly white looking, and they moved to a place called Omaha, Nebraska, and had like 8 kids. That was a small family back then.
Wow.
Yup.
Good Mormons, huh?
I don't think they were Mormons.
8 kids, man. That's a lot of kids.
Well, for nowadays, that's associated with Mormons, but back then, nobody had condoms.
No, they didn't call them Mormons back then.
No, they called them crazy, or cultists.
I remember they were, my dad, I've known a lot of them. Not on it, sir. What's the other one? It's like people with their,
Jewish?
no,
The
no.
Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
No, I'm saying like, what's the other people that live like all people that,
I know who you're talking about.
You know how much you're all Pennsylvania Dutch,
I know, but it's, I need to do the name.
primarily.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, right,
I know what you're talking about.
I know, but
I got some in my family. I think I've got some in my ancestry. I know what you're trying to say.
It's going to take you an hour to get it, and when you do get it, we'll be long gone, and you're going to have to hunt us down, and by the time you hunt us back down, tell us the word you'll have forgotten
no, I
again.
won't forget what I remember it.
Remember. Well,
Very mama.
on my way in the jungle.
I know what you're trying to say. Yeah. All right. We'll still be here.
I don't know. I might be over by that stop sign. There's a sign that says I need gas. I need gas. I do. And if someone gives me more than enough for gas, I'll waste it to safely get food. Don't tell anybody. I guess if I get food with it, it's not exactly wasted. It's when I find that coffee that it gets wasted. Hey, Strict Teams for coffee. Thank you. Gotta have coffee. Yeah.
First day of fall.
That's another thing that like people don't get, that everything is expensive out here because you have to buy it from somebody else prepared.
Yeah.
And it's going to be more expensive than if you were to have your own place where you can just sit down and have your coffee. I guess I ought to go fly a sign. I was going to make a video about the Prig launcher and the RPG-2 and stuff like that, but I seen you over here and got to yakking. I told you I'm not always nice. That's how it is with most people. Nice to see a friendly face.
I don't know why.
I don't know either. Okay.
I did let the folks here know what was going on yesterday, just like I did when that guy in the Dolphin was following me. Got a lot of stalkers. A lot of people did messed up stuff, didn't like being recorded doing it, and when I throw a tantrum afterwards, get their friends involved. Oh, he's a horrible person. Oh, don't listen to him. Don't listen to anything he says. He's crazy. He's got mental problems. He's mentally ill. I agree. You know what the difference between peoples and animals is? All people are crazy. All of them. That's right. At least the squirrel's got a reason for being absolutely nuts.
We wouldn't be here if you didn't have to be crazy. That'd be a little crazy.
And one thing I'm hoping is that with me speaking up as much as I do, hopefully it'll make a difference.
Right.
Probably won't make a difference for me, but it might make a difference for others to help other bitches get heard.
Hi, Heike.
Oh, I got people typing at me. Yep. Got this guy here calling himself Ted Turner. He typed go tend the rabbits, Lenny, and actually you're more like Simple Jack. But I click on him like that. And then I hide user on this channel. I take a screenshot first, of course. That way I can prove it happened. And then it gets rid of him. Then, of course, we got this guy calling himself Gronfo. I'm not sure who he is. He typed, "You have more subs than me." I don't do it for subscribers. I do it hoping that people will speak up and recognize the real issue, realize that we've got a lot of American born here in America.
Yeah, we do. Each one of us came here across into.
You went there for a word and came back with cat food.
Oh, yeah, cat food when he left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the cat
Mennonites.
Mennonites, yeah, the Mennonites. Sure.
Are there any wool Mennonites?
Yeah, got a bunch of Mennonites over in Beaver, Cloverdale.
Well, I didn't say Mennonites. I said wool Mennonites.
Oh, one Mennonite.
Yeah, we don't want to be sexist about this. It's kind of like when people say harassment. I'm like, well, it could be his harassment. Well, you got to assume my gender.
Richard Nixon was a Mennonite.
What?
Yeah, he was.
Well, that doesn't bode well for them.
I am not a crook.
You basically have to be a crook to become president. You got to be able to pull the wool over the eyes of foreign leaders who have some big dictatorships. Yeah, I don't think you got that right, but close enough.
Dictatorship.
I don't want nothing to do with your dictatorships. So yeah, see, I'm not always nice. Sometimes people are extra mean and I get loud. If it's not necessary, I don't. The way I look at it, you're not one of them people who's going to back me into a corner and poke me with a stick.
I misunderstood too. I
Notice that.
misunderstand that.
If you're too quiet, it means you must be stupid. If you're too loud, it must be because you're stupid. If you don't talk enough, because you're stupid. If you talk too much, because you're stupid. Yeah.
I just never had anything to say unless somebody asked me a question.
Right?
But I'm very smart. I just kind of act like I'm smart. Because nobody ever asked me a question.
I'm looking at the bright side. I'm gonna try to make $20 for gas
Right
today.
on, man.
But if I can make
40
40 cents, I can go in and get myself one of them $1.09 drinks. They're only 99 cents, but they give you the 10 cent extra.
Let me see if I got some change. I might ask for change.
Oh, I don't need to see your underwear. Bad joke. That's why you didn't laugh, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I knew where you were going with that.
And thank goodness it wasn't for the wedgie.
Super wedgies. Super wedgies are awesome.
Yes, yes, Miss Cockle.
Thank you.
Now you can get one of those drinks.
Yeah, I'm actually going to right now. And then I'm going to go over there and I'm going to sit down and look pretty. Hey, what was that word again?
Mennonite.
Mennonites. The Mennonites.
I probably shouldn't have messed with you like that, but I figured you'd come back smiling.
No, yeah,
Are you a Mennonite?
I'm not.
No.
Only during the day. At night, I'm a tranny.
Yeah. During the day. Oh, at night you're a tranny?
Yep.
I have some people that came from 13.
At nighttime, I shove myself into a 57 Chevy and help get that baby down the road. I'm a tranny. I'm not popular in Chapel, Nebraska. That's one of them towns where they don't like black people and they don't like people who
They
are
just don't like people.
pretty much.
They just don't like people there.
And since I stick up for blacks and Mexicans and homosexuals there, I get a lot of hate there.
But you do.
It's weird here though, because like in Chapel, Nebraska, they call me N-word lover, and here they're just screaming N-word at me.
Right.
I definitely don't like that word.
I don't like that word either.
Now, I did
It
see
causes a lot of problems.
I did see a black man beat a white man down once and then scream in his face, "Who's the N-word now?"
Yeah.
I thought to myself, you know, it's pretty nice of you not to do that.
I couldn't say that. They can't say that there's no white slaves out there because there sure is. A lot of ways.
Yeah, I got lucky enough to be injured. Now I can't take care of myself.
When I did landscaping, man, I cut like a slave.
Jesus, that is work too. That rake could give you a heart attack, no joke.
They can. I'm lucky my back's not broken and my knees aren't clogged yet, so I'll be doing that.
I like landscaping a lot better than I like doing carpet. If I'm gonna be on my knees, I'd like to be on my knees outside.
Sure, God.
Plus, using that damn kick, it just
Oh, yeah.
that'll get to your back and your knees.
Oh, yeah.
You feel the shock. Like once you've been at it all day long,
Yeah.
just the thought of kicking that thing
You
down.
know, you gotta go back the next day and do it tomorrow.
Well,
Everyone needs a comfortable.
now I'm permanently like that. People think, oh, well, Sean, you know, you just do this, you just do that. I'm like, if I do what you're asking, I can only do it once in a day. for a short period of time, and after that, I'm done for 2 or 3 days. You know, when you have a hard day's work, the next day, like everything hurts. Well, for me, it'll be 3 or 4 days, you know, where I'm literally every day I feel like that.
Right.
So when I'm exerted past that, it's way worse.
Oh, yeah.
I've been trying to get a doctor so I can figure out what the hell's wrong with me. But, you know, they told me degenerative disc disease. I'm like, it can't be degenerative disc disease, even if I do have that, because the injury that I got with my back was dropping a gun weight. I can pinpoint when the injury happened. And subsequent injuries after that, same week. Well, now that I've done calling you out of everything I wanted out of you, I'm going inside to find me something to drink with your money.
It's not my money, it's your money.
Oh!
It's our money. Nobody understands that.
I think that's
If I give
Giorgio.
somebody a $20 bill or something, they're like, that's your money. And I said, no, it isn't.
That's the next. When I give somebody a $1 bill
Yeah.
that's got George on it,
Yeah,
I'm going to tell them it's Giorgio our money.
that's right. Giorgio Armour.
All right.
No,
Looks like
that's your
that
money.
phone died. Or is it just really dim? You notice how I lean myself over my cane? Yeah, it looks like it's really dim.
Uh-huh. I gotta go find a place to take a pee. I guess I can go to the library.
Yes, sir.
I don't have to use my code over there.
Hope you safe, Mr. James.
It's good to see you.
Of course it is. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. And each morning I look in the mirror, pardon me, to get better looking each day. To know me, to love me, I must be a heck of a man. Some connection issues because I did go into the store. I got me a lemon lime soda pop instead of one of the 99-cent teas because the soda pop was only 49 cents. Oh yeah, no deposit. Not sure if you noticed, but people want to make up any excuse to be bullies. And they don't like it when people say that shit back, do they? When they say that shit to me, they expect me to just take it. Of course, if I say that shit to them, what do? They flip their fucking shit. You'd think somebody took a fucking rusty Brillo pad in their mangina or something. Apparently I'm not creepy and don't give off creepy vibes. Well, I certainly can on the internet, now can't I? Who in their right fucking mind is going to be afraid of me in real life? Nobody. Now, who's afraid of the damage I can do over the internet by telling the truth? Everybody. There's a lot of people that I'm trying to turn in that I actually like. Why is it so important to turn those people in, even if I like them? Because the situation did, in fact, and indeed happen. The situation with Molly, the police chose to ignore by playing the mentally ill tag. Chose to pretend that everything I say is some delusion. Well, that's gaslighting like a motherfucker. When I told my friends I needed help, that I needed someone to go in with me and I needed help recording that shit,
Because if I wasn't able to record it, they just pretend it never happened. Yeah, that don't feel good. Woo, I got it plugged in with 1% battery left. I better end the video and let it charge up.